Hello everyone, welcome to Sarah's Sketchbook. Today I'm going to show you how to draw different lapel color, and I really hope you find this video useful. Let's get started together. So all you need is just your pencil and your sketchbook, and then let's just start today's video. So first of all, I'm going to draw necks and shoulders, just because I want to show you how does it look like in a real neck. And yeah, let's just draw a few together. And what I'm gonna do are the trace this neck and then copy it around, just because I want them to be same size. So if it doesn't have enough to transfer, then you can always turn it around and then try to draw it from the other side. Okay, there is some space for one more. Alright, so now just need to make them more visible. Okay, so we have 8 necks and shoulders, so we can draw 8 different types of lapel colors, which is really famous for jackets and trench coats. Let's start the first one, which called notched, and then I write them on top just for you to know which one it is. And always it's good to have center line. You don't have to use a ruler if you can draw just a line in the center of the neck. And then let's just imagine, because we can't see the back of this collar now, but we know that it is in the back as well, so we always need to have this little round shape to just show it is standing around the neck. And then what I need to do is just drawing a big V-neck first, and then we know that they are over each other because there should be a button here to fasten this collar. And now we basically start from here, and then from nearly the middle of this V-neck we can start the lower part. So this beautiful collar it has 2 different parts. There is one on top and there's another one in the bottom. Amazing. So the first one is like done in 2 minutes maybe. So you can see how easily you can draw a beautiful color without struggling. So let's draw the next one, which called semi-notched, and it's very similar to the first one. There's only a little bit of difference which I can show you now. So again, we need a center line, and then, as I said, a big v-neck. And then what's the difference this time is only the cut around here. So this one's kind of straight, and then another straight one, but this one is not that straight, and it's kind of a V shape around there, a very big V, let's say. And then from this point you can start the top part. So this one's semi-notched and the first one was notched collar. So next one, I would like to show you picked or pointed lapel collar, which is again not a big difference, but when I draw it then you can see the difference between them. So again, center line, and don't forget to start it from here to show there is collar in behind the neck as well. So it is up to you how big you want to make your collars. I'm just trying to make them all same size. So this one is pointed, and let's draw a simple shawl collars first, then we know how big we want it, and then I show you this little part again from like half of the neck, just a little bit more up than half. So there is another V shape, and then it attached together here exactly. Can you see the difference between these two now? It's same cut, but this one is attached to it all over. And now we can just finish it off. And of course there's a button. Okay, so next one. For next one, I'm gonna show you clover collar. So clover is kind of same. I think you can guess how it looks like from what it's called. So let me write it on top. Again, a big V-neck here, and then again from maybe 1/3 of this V-neck, we start the lower part first. So can you see it's not pointy? it is very smooth and it's round in the corners, not pointy at all. And then the top part is not pointy as well. It has round corners, just like that. Amazing. So let's draw the next one, which is half clover. Half clover. And then, so this time we need a big v-neck again. And again, it's same up to here. But the top part is not circle and it is pointy this time. Just easy like that. And then at the end of this video I will get rid of all of the lines that we don't need to see anymore. Okay, for the next one I'll show you how to draw a round pig, and you can let me know in the comment like which one does it look like very much. So again, we need a big v-neck first, just easy like that. And then from 1/3 of this v-neck, let's just make sure they both start in the same level. So we need this shape first, a very big V maybe, or open V. Okay, I didn't write the name of it. Round pig. And then the top part is round, but it's not that big. You can barely see this notch here. So this one's round pig, and for the next one I'll show you how to draw a shell color, which is one of my favorites. Center line, and then you need a big v-neck, and then it just easy like that, but beautiful. And there's a button here. So this one is shawl, and for next one I'm going to show you how to draw notch shawl, which is very beautiful and more simpler than this colors when sewing it. So if any of you who is watching, I think you guys all know it's kind of same pattern with a very little difference. So it's again like that. But the only difference is there is a notch in the middle of it. Okay guys, so we are nearly finished, and all I'm gonna do now is just to get rid of this lines that I don't really want to see anymore. You don't have to do it at this stage, but if you are doing a fashion illustration, I mean a full outfit, then yeah, it's always good to get rid of the lines that you don't see anymore. So this is the shoulder line, and we don't see it because it's inside the collar and it's not visible anymore. And I don't know why my handwriting is flying. Okay guys, so this is the end of today's video. I really hope you found it useful and learned something new today. If you have any suggestion for next videos, please do not hesitate and let me know in the comment. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like and share if you like. So thanks for watching, and bye.